Hey guys, how's it going? This is Deadly. Today I'm going to be discussing DayZ's optional new UI that has been in the game for a while now. I thought about not making a video to discuss the new UI because it's still being developed and has a long way to go, but since I get a lot of questions about it on my live stream and in the comments on my videos, I decided to share my opinion on it thus far. Again, let me remind you that nothing in this video is currently being forced on the player base in any way. You do not have to use the new UI if you do not wish to at the moment. First off, let's talk about how you enable the new UI. It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is go to your Steam library, right-click DayZ, go to Launch Options, and type New UI. That's it, you're done. Just click the play button and you now have the new UI. You're probably wondering, what do you gain with the new UI? Why would you use something like this? Well, it's simple. It's performance. There's a notable 10 to 15 frame increase in major towns and cities when using the new UI. However, the trade-off is functionality. The new UI simply isn't good enough for overall gameplay at the moment. The old UI equals functionality, the new UI equals performance. If you're not having performance problems in DayZ, then I highly recommend you remain on the old UI for now. Before you even get into the game, you're going to notice a few changes in the lobby interface. Character selection, server selection, and configuration files have been all reworked. You'll also notice that there's a new setting in the configuration file as well that allows you to turn off global messages from admins and servers. This is great for anybody who's a streamer or likes to create YouTube videos and wants to hide the server they're playing on. You'll notice that you won't be able to see how many players are in the server like you could before with the old UI. To fix this issue, you're going to have to get clever with the search filters. If you want to find a server with a small number of players, then you're going to have to type the parameters you want and click search. Like, for example, 7 and 18 players, you're going to find a low pop server. When you find a server, simply single click on the server you want to check out and then click details. Details will show you how many players are on the server at the moment currently. If you double click on a server, it will try to join the server. Same can be done for PvP players and players who want to play on full pops. Simply type how many players you'd like, for example, minimum 41, maximum 49, and choose the server you'd like to join. Those are my search parameters that I use every single day on my stream to find full servers. Now on to the biggest changes, gameplay. You'll quickly notice that you do not have any status indicators. I highly suggest that if you're new to the game, you should use the old UI until you have a better understanding of game mechanics. You still get text notifications in the lower right corner of the screen, so you'll still be notified well before you're starving to death, but it can be a challenge for gaining the healing status. Looting and moving your items around your inventory are similar to the way it was before. Simply double click or drag the item into your inventory. For clothing items, you do sometimes need to drag the item from the floor over your existing clothing and hit swap. Again, this can take some getting used to. There's also some bugs with moving items around your inventory that take up more than one slot. For example, this bottle of water, it can't be moved down a single slot, only up and across. It makes inventory management a bit more of a pain, but again, it's very manageable. By far the biggest issue is looting the dead. You can no longer effectively remove items from a killed player from their body to the ground, quickly making looting in a PvP experience very frustrating. You could strip your entire gear set onto the ground, pick up their gear, and drop it on the ground as well, if you really want to do that, but obviously it leaves you exposed. For the most part, those are the major changes. You still have your action bar, you still have to drag items into your hands, and you still have the same number of slots on your character. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I want to know what you guys have to say about the new UI. Keep in mind and remember that this is experimental and this is not forced on players. So if you don't feel comfortable with using the new UI right now, you do not have to use the new UI right now. You just don't have to. Down the road, there's going to be a lot of changes that are going to be made to the new UI, like some art, maybe some status indicators, and a few other things. So this video might be old by the time you watch it, and if it is, well, I probably have something a little bit different on my YouTube channel right now. So check it out, hit the subscription button, and I'll see you guys in the next DayZ video and during my live streams every single morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch.
I just have to make a splint so I can walk up the stairs without breaking my leg.